Hello everyone and welcome to our new Batocera version 39 build. It's finally ready. We did a lot of work on this one and we are happy to share those new features with you guys. So, what changed from the previous version? Well, first of all, we have a lot of new systems. So many new ones that we cannot fit it anymore on a 1 terabyte base image. So we decided to just make a smaller base image with only the cartridge based and floppy based and tape based systems, like we did on RetroBat. And yeah, now we have like a good base that will fit on any 500 gigabytes SSD or 500 gigabytes hard drive. This was also a requested feature from Discord. So it's a smaller base now, and we still have a lot of systems. So as you can see, we have like over 40,000 games. Some of them are double, because you have like the disc 1 and disc 2 versions of some systems that cannot use the playlist files and 3U files. But other than that, we have, I think, yeah, around 156 systems now included in the base, so you can add your own by downloading the add-on packs for PlayStation and all of the other disc-based systems. Also the arcade systems, the disc-based arcade systems will be included in the add-ons, like Killer Instinct, Tekken, etc. So I want to give you guys a quick tour on our team. It's now based on the Sika book version 2. We still use our own game list view, so the system list view is completely default by Sika book, and the game list view is a combination of different themes to look like the unified theme that I like so much. As you can see, we have dynamic backgrounds now. Each system will have a different background. It will be a random one. Also, what you notice is that we use clear logos instead of the framed logos. We did all of the artwork. Again, we did a rework of the artwork. All of the ROMs scraped again with as much as possible videos, box art, cartridge arts, manuals, and all that kind of stuff that that you guys like. So we use the Launchbox database for it, we use the Screen Scraper database, we use the Arcade database, and sometimes when artwork is not available we use custom artwork. We made sure that at least for every system, for every ROM, there is at least a screenshot and a wheel art. Sometimes the wheel art is custom made. I can show you in a bit. For some of the systems that doesn't have much artwork, like this one, we've made our own reels, and as you can see, a lot of systems do have videos and will have the snapshots of the in-game, so it will look nice in this theme. As you can see, this is also the new systems that will include it. It mostly are mesh systems that are new, like the older systems, the unknown systems to many of you guys. But if you hold still, you can read what it's all about. It's like a Bandai system, 8-bit microcomputer. It's really fun to read all of those and play some games from consoles and computers that we have seen but never got our hands on it or never were imported into Europe or the USA. But it's really fun. I will go through the lists and We now have a very good Commodore collection. We ordered it by stars, so really good games have 5 stars and so on. So you can go through it. They all have as much artwork as possible. I think it's 100% complete on video snaps, like 80% complete on box art and 100% on the wheels. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really nice collection. Also, we have a lot of manuals inside because we do scrape from 2 different kind of databases. It's always cool to see the manuals. Yeah, these are just a lot of systems, fully customized by one of our team members. He spent a lot of time on it, searching a lot of databases for information, ROMs. He put it together himself. We are very thankful that he did. We now have absolutely great collection of Commodore games. Same as the Commodore 500 and 1200, the Amiga. One of the members donated us a really nice set with custom ROMs and homebrew games, and yeah, it's just really, really nice. We have so much artwork, so much stuff in here, it's insane. Over 2,500 games, and yeah, we have those computers and consoles are really crazy. Like the old handhelds, old computers, like you see here, this one, it will have custom wheel art again with some of snapshots, some screenshots mixed together. Like we have some fantasy computers included as well, like this one, Pico 8. And then we have the usual stuff, really nicely done. And of course you can adjust all the settings if you want. I've tested all of the games to run at least a few games on a certain ROM list for each console, each computer. They all run with the settings I've put in. Another nice feature is that a member of our team also collected some of the old game magazines. So I've put a few in here. The Nintendo Power collection is in here. It will be added later. I will put out a ROM pack with more of the magazines, but this is a sneak peek of what is to come. So we have a lot of, all of the magazines are included here, at least as much as possible. You see a snapshot of it and you can browse it. And of course zoom in some more if you want. It's really nice to get that old feeling back. Those are nice. Of course we have our popular consoles, PC Engine, TurboGrafx, family computers, Nintendo Entertainment System, but also we have the hacks now. Nintendo hacks, we have a few in here. As you can see, we have most of the screenshots, all of the screenshots actually, and the wheel art. Game Boy hacks, we have a nice collection. So for Super Nintendo, like nice collection. We've separated out the Aladdin Deck Enhancer, really crazy add-on for the NES. So we have all the artwork, all the videos. The same for the Super Game Boy. And for the N64 we now have also included the European and Japanese exclusives, like that you can see here. A member of my team put it together at the last moment. So we have a nice collection of those. Also the N64 hacks. We have the GoldenEye X, the Zeldas, the Smash Remix. I put in the newest version with a snapshot. I really like this video. Really well put together. Those are fun games to play. Again, Game Boy Color hacks, Game Boy Advance. We have again the older computers, a lot of new ones like the VG 500, 5000. I've put in some ports, so the early Doom ports and Quake also put in. There will be a lot more add-ons coming in separated packs, so you can just select what you want. Also the switch updater is still in here. It uses the latest Yuzu installation that we could find, and of course the RetroJinx is up to date in this image as well. Sega hacks. Okay, yeah, and it goes on and on. We have new Sinclair ZX Spectrum list that was also included in RetroBat. Also the Sharp is completely new ROM sets. All of the games are in here. We have like this crazy things like the Pocket Station, Pegasus, Tiger Handheld, yeah, you name it, Video Brain also in here. All that stuff that you can think about. This crazy computer. I've played some of them, really fun to see old computers playing those games. Some have exclusive games. Yeah, just fun to play around. Also play around with the settings. You can boot up some games and we can check them out. You can basically set what you want. I've done a preset of what I think is the best settings for each game. I've did it a little bit of plain, so no filters, no scan lines, whatever. But you can always choose yourself what you want. Let's just play Super Mario Bros. This one. So I set up like the bezel project as a default now. As you can see, not just the standard emulator settings, no scan lines, no curvature display. So this is what it looks like out of the box. Let's start select to exit, and if you press select, you can go to advanced system options. You can choose your emulator what you want. Personally like this one, but it's always good. Yeah, we can set like decorations if you want. Standard, it's on my bezels. I've put in the bezel project, and if there is no bezel for it, it will default. It will go to the default bezel, like this one. It's the system bezel. It's on auto, but we can set it to none if you want. And let's do some content downloader. You can do the mega bezels. You must select mega bezels, community pack, and light version. The ultra light version. I don't think you need the ultra light version because we set the renderer to Vulkan. And then it will just work with this system. I'm running this on i7. It's a nice one, and I have the GT 1030 in it with the 2 gigs of DDR5 memory. It's pretty good, but it will not play like Wii U heavy games. you need to get 1050 at least to play those games. But for now, for this system, it's pretty good. So I will fast forward. So if you want to do the mega bezels, some people like it, others don't. I sometimes play with the mega bezels because it's really well done. I think the default scan lines look very good. So what you want to do is download the MesoBezel project like I did and set your aspect ratio to full, and then choose your game rendering and shaders and check out one of those mega bezels. I will put it on light for now. You can just go ahead and use the default one. I choose the Europe one because I live in Europe. For the decorations you need to set it to none, and then for the best performance you need to set it to Vulkan. You can do this per emulator, per system, or then you must press select in the game list and choose advanced options, else you need to press start and go to your game settings and change the defaults over here. You can set the aspect ratio to full, shaders to MegaBezel project, and the driver to Vulkan. So let's see what we get. What I like about the MegaBezel project is the bezel itself. It looks very sharp and crisp. Also the curvature, for me it's fine. It's not too curvy, and the scan lines are not too heavily focus on it. So for me overall the defaults look very good, and of course like the shiny effects on the left right side, of course, that make the bezel project so good, like the mirror effect. Yeah, this almost feels like you're playing on an old TV. Really good project. I don't know if it's playing correctly now because I'm actually displaying this on my capture card on my capture PC. But for me it feels a little bit laggy, but it will be depending on what system you use it on. Like the graphics card, it's really important to have a good graphics card. But yeah, I very like it. Oh, and exit. So this is what you can do with it. You can, if you want, play with those settings. So yeah, this is our new version 39 build. Enjoy it, and please join our Discord server. We'd love to see you there. And have a look at our add-on packs. They are really awesome, both for RetroBat and Batocera. Currently our Batocera system will support more systems because the configuration of MAME is completely written for Batocera. For now RetroBat will only support the systems that are currently in RetroBat itself. Okay, now for the biggest change in our Batocera 39 build is gonna be amazing. We have one member of our team, and he is pretty good with all of the Linux stuff, and especially he specializes in Wine, so the Windows emulator for Linux. Because of Batocera 39 and Batocera 40, we now can do custom, don't want to say bottles, but custom runners for Wine. And he made it possible to eventually not play Technoparrot emulator, because it's like I said on Discord a few times, like as a spoiler, we don't use Technoparrot. So this guy, he uses the jconfig files to let the modern arcade games run standalone, and we package them as a we package them up and then we can make them run with those special wine runners. I have a little example over here, the Taito Type X, Type 2, Nasica Live and Nasica Live 2. I put a small number of games in here, but we already have over 150 games running. So expect that for future update packs. But for now I'm gonna show you a little bit of gameplay and proof concept that on the new image that we have published, that you can run all these modern arcade games. So here we go. It takes a little while to boot them up because they are packed up into WS squash file. But because of that, it makes it easy to copy and paste the games and to package them up. You don't have all those little small files. Also, this guy who, by the way, unbelievable that he joined our team. Can't say and thank him enough for all of his effort and input. He gave us so much. Also some scripts. He's really good with Python. He's really good with Linux overall. So we are very thankful, and hopefully he can contribute to Batocera, not only my project of our project, but also Batocera in general. Again, thank you for making this possible. Yeah, as you can see, it is beautiful. He made sure it's like the Batu key files are also available for every game, almost every game. This type of game you can just play like hours on end. So much possibilities, just only with button bashing alone it can be really fun. It uses Street Fighter controls. Yeah, really nice. It runs so good, it's insane. So we don't have to use Technoparrot. This will also run on RetroBat, on our RetroBat build. Yeah, because RetroBat now also supports packing up into squash files. So in RetroBat we also won't use Technoparrot. This is the choice we made as a team to be compatible with at least RetroBat and Batocera, and have the same ROM sets working on both sides as much as possible. Not we can do it with all ROM sets, but with this one we can. Who doesn't want those crazy anime type of arcade games? It's really beautiful. Slick, he gave us like Batocera. It was a little bit similar to this, and it was really awesome. And I still can't believe he left our team. But yeah, I'm really glad that Spirit, this is the guy who created all of these games, made them possible in Batocera. Can't believe he joined our team. Look at this. Really smooth, no lag. You can tell this is running via Wine on Linux. It's emulation inside of emulation. Not really emulation. You get the idea. So by doing this, we yet again saved a couple of systems with our retro game savior builds. So enjoy this build. This pack is coming soon. It will be released for Batocera and RetroBat. It just needs some artwork. I need to scrape it. It will take a while, but once it's done, you will have a really awesome build. Really awesome packs. There are at least, I think, 7 or 8 different systems that we can release. Also, another team member who is doing the artwork, he is creating separate artwork for all the separate systems like Taito, Type X, Type 2, Sega, Ring Edge. All of those systems will be included. He's doing an awesome job, by the way. Just look how this is displayed. Really awesome. We can separate them by modern arcade type of system, and you can read all about it, what it is, and yeah, like a little text and a little video, and use the default arcade cap. Really awesome. Well, it's been long enough. Please enjoy this build. Thank you very much. See you on Discord. Bye guys.